Definitely. Okay. Folks, if you've ever had one of those days, it's happening right here, right now. Someday I will tell the story, but I look frozen. I don't know. Let's see if I am frozen. Here we go. I'm going to hop over to, let me see if I can unfreeze. Am I still look at that.
Is this like a Murphy's Law day?
I am in total
full on Murphy's Law.
I'm going to shut my camera. Look at Sally. She's like, I can't. Yeah, she's having one of those days too because I forced it.
With you.
I forced it upon you. Let me unfreeze myself. Let me go to my camera. I'm going to stop it and start it. Stop it. Let's try it again.
We can do this.
We have. I thought we had the power. Maybe what I'm going to do is disconnect. Okay, this is exciting live television, Sally. Is it considered television? I don't think so. Hold on 1 second. Everyone, I'm going to have to cut this out. Here we go. And
I'm going to be the entertainment for a few minutes.
Yeah. All right.
Should we share what just happened?
But you know what? I think we should. So that way people, when they do see this, they're going to go, are you guys okay over there? Camera? Hey.
We can make this happen, everybody. This is our second take.
This is, well, yes, it is.
Maybe it is.
We may need to, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me now. Let me try the mic.
I can hear you. I can't see you. There, now we can,
Can you see me?
I can see you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So we are 3 minutes in.
Bonjour and Erin Gobra, like I said the first time.
Bonjour. Here we go. So just in case anyone is wondering what happened here, we recorded a whole episode. We were about to say goodbye. We did a whole episode, and I was looking to go and say, okay, au revoir, everyone. Until next time. And then I see it says
end broadcast.
And it says start broadcast. Start broadcast.
Which is definitely not end broadcast.
Right. So I need to apologize profusely to you, Sally. And Sally, we will never do this again. Until the next time I say, hey, Sally, let's do another episode. But
we know each other very well now, and we know where we need to go. The things I'm going to say, I've got props now. I am so ready. I'm restocking the bar.
Let's do this like we've never done it before. We are going to make this the best episode ever.
Best ever.
So let's go through introductions first. I'm Brian.
I'm sliding in.
Christina is sliding in.
I'm Christina.
And we are with Frame Your Feline, frameyourfeline.com, where your cat can hop into one of our feline frames and become a work of living art. Okay? It's where art and cat collide. Right, Christina? Right. Yes. And more importantly, right now, we've got a guest because we are doing something called Purrfect Partners. And Mission Meow, we have Sally, who is the founder and president of Mission Meow. And Mission Meow does amazing work to help the cat community, right?
Yeah.
So you help by helping others who need the help. You're a helper who helps others.
Help. Yeah. We make dreams come true for small feline-centric nonprofit organizations.
Now you aren't just a traditional charity.
We are not.
Because a traditional charity, for those of you who are not familiar with Mission Meow, a traditional charity, basically you like hand the money and they go, great, thanks.
See you later.
And then see ya. Yeah, we're gonna use it for good things. Bye. You know, right? And you never hear from them until they want more money, right? So, but what you do, which I found so different and cool, is you take businesses and you harness the power of all different companies through donations and through individuals. We'll talk about that in a second. Yep. But what you do is you do the hard work of connecting with these businesses and companies that cater to cats. A lot of companies don't cater to cats. We'll talk about those companies too.
Yep.
And you basically say, hey, you chip in some money, you chip in some money, you chip in some money. And it doesn't have to be huge dollars, although that's great. But if a company can chip in 200, 500, 1,000, what have you, you pool those resources together and then you find a specific organization who needs the money, not to pay bills, not to pay their rent, not to pay their credit cards, not to send them on fancy trips. You say, hey, do you need something that's going to help you further your goals and ambitions to help cats, right?
That's it. Yeah. I mean, it's harnessing the power of coming together as a community that cares about cats. And so the foundation of the organization are business partners. And then you add in the individual donors, the merchandise sales, a grant here and there, and all coming together, we have a bigger impact. And our business partners, they sign on in a very easy process. They can go to the website, fill out a little bit of information, and then they have a conversation with me. We determine the level that they are comfortable donating. It is the businesses decide their level. Our goal is to have right now an average of 200 a month. So some businesses that are brand new, they might not be able to give 200. The bigger businesses might be able to give a lot more. So if 50 businesses in 1 month, we can land on a $200 average donation. We've just raised $10,000 before we've had an individual donation, a grant, sold a t-shirt. So that's what we do. We harness the power of all these businesses coming together, but they do it in a way that feels comfortable for them. The giving is not something that they worry about. And we only ask them to give quarterly. We are not asking you to give every single month. So, yeah, it's a unique way of running a nonprofit, but it's been very successful because our first month, our launch month was October, and we were able to give a grant of $10,000 to Catsbury Park in Asbury Park, New Jersey, to help with our expansion. So it works.
Wow. So when did you come up with this idea? Like when were you like, I think I want to start an organization called Mission Meow and help out.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, when did you come up with this idea?
So back to the end of 2021, I was in the process of saying farewell to a first nonprofit that I was the founder of called the Brody Fund. And they gave grants to families that had pets diagnosed with cancer, a cause that's very near and dear to my heart, but a challenging one to stay in long term because pet cancer, there's great sadness. And we raised a ton of money and gave big checks to our participating hospitals. We closed the fund and I took some time off. and spent a lot of time with my cats and did a really kind of, I turned off the TV. I picked up books. I just started to clear my head again and think about what I wanted to do. And I knew how much, I mean, I missed the world of nonprofits. I missed the cat community. I miss the joy of giving. And anytime anybody hears me talk, joy is probably the word that I use most, because it really is about the joy of giving. So I started thinking about, okay, I'd like to start another nonprofit. And in my head, it was like, what would my mission be? What would my mission be? Oh, it would be Mission Meow. So then it was the name. And then I thought, well, okay, I kind of like, if you build it, they will come. So you got the name. What would be next? Next would be the logo. So
it's on a sweater. Look at that. The sweatshirt.
Then it became the logo. So that's our Mission Meow kitty.
Wait. Time out. Did you name your logo? Did you name the cat in the logo?
I have not named the cat. That should be like a fundraising campaign, right? Let's
go. Oh.
Candy pen and notepad. Because we always love the brainstorming. Name the Mission Meow cat. Okay.
And by the way, big corporations, if you want to throw a large check her way, you could have naming rights for the cat for the month.
Right?
Right?
Yeah, for the month. All right, we got to brainstorm about this a little bit more, Brian.
I like where we're going.
Yes. So we had the name, we had the logo, and then it was, how can we have an impact in the community? And I did a lot of interviews with small nonprofits and tried to assess where their donations were coming from. And yes, we know we fundraise through individual donors. Yes, we do events. Yes, there are grants, but they all aren't what I thought the easiest ways. There's got to be a way that makes it so that we can get that bigger number faster. And they all mentioned that they get donations from businesses. And so I'm thinking about businesses, and then I was thinking about how businesses help in communities when there's a crisis, there's a house fire or a child is sick or something. Communities always pull together. And then I was also thinking about how many times I donate to crowdfunding campaigns. So businesses coming together, crowdfunding. So that's basically what this is. It's a formula of business crowdfunding. So businesses know the month that they're going to be donating in. Some know the exact amount they're going to give. The bigger businesses just want to write a check. They don't want to have to think about running any kind of campaign or anything. The smaller businesses get very creative, and some of them do a percentage of sales. Some of them pick a product. Some create a product just for that month, a Mission Meow, something or other, a kicker with our logo on it or anything. We had a behaviorist who did set price mini sessions. You could have a mini consultation and that money. So the business partners determine how they best can raise the money, or they just write a check. And we run a campaign for an entire month. So April is our next grant time frame. So we will run all month long the donations that come in that month, any grants that come in that month, and the business partners donations. We pool all that together. We take out our tiny little nut that pays our bills, because I keep it tiny. When you run a pet cancer fund, you learn how to have a very tight budget. And then we give a grant. I mean, it's incredible. And it makes it easy for the nonprofit, because we have a set group that we know we're getting money from. We make it easy for the businesses because we have a formula. We have a business partners perks package. We provide them with a media kit prior to the month of donation. And then at the end, we announce the amount. We give you a great graphic that says exactly how much money we've raised, so that you can share that with your customers so they know the impact that you've had. And then down the road, we follow up. We share with you exactly where that money is gone, with images, with videos, so you know that the impact that you made, how meaningful it is.
I think we need to add that to our newsletters.
What?
Some of the graphics with what everybody's raising.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think
Because
we
we
haven't
have
been promoting you on Instagram. And,
Yeah.
So
It's
I'm gonna need to get stuff from you.
anything you need, I am here for you.
All right. So we talk about big business.
Yes.
Now let's talk about individuals.
Yes.
Not big businesses, but businesses. Sorry.
cat-centric.
Full business.
Cat-centric businesses, regular businesses, because you've got you know what? Let me pull up on the screen. Let me pull up your website.
Because when you see the scroll, you will see
Oh,
cat-centric businesses.
yeah, I'm hopping over here. Let me
You
get
will
to your
see you
website.
have to be a cat business, right? You could have any business and you just love cats.
There you are. There's Mission Meow.
There we are. There I am.
There you
I am with us. Yeah.
There you are. Okay, so if we go to business partnerships, that's where you can see
Yes, there's the
who's
scroll.
involved. Very cool.
So we have behaviorists, we have different cat products. There's a litter company, there's a jewelry company, there's a cat store, there's catnip, feline wellness. Spiller Woods is hand blown glass. I mean, there's just so many. Class Act Cats, another behaviorist.
And people go to the website and then find these companies and support those companies who then support Mission Meow. Everybody wins.
Everybody.
Right?
Share fund for cats. If you guys do not have a share fund, your cats are missing out. Truly.
So let's talk about individual donations for a sec, okay?
Yeah.
Because you do something really kind of neat too.
We do.
Which is donors, just listen, hear me out, because I like talking about this. So you could give $5, you can give $7, you can give $9, right? As an individual, no amount is too small. But once you hit that $10 mark, something magical happens. What happens, Sally, when you give $10?
A minimum $10 donation automatically gets you entered into our monthly raffle. And we have one every month. This month happens to be Valana Cote, and she makes beautiful jewelry from fallen whiskers. So I'll have a pendant, and in that pendant, you'll see these little white or even black lines. Those are fallen whiskers and stunning pieces of jewelry. She also does tribute pieces. She can work with ashes along with whiskers. And we have a $50 gift card this month from Valana Cote with just a minimum $10 donation. Now, you can donate 50, 100, 1,000, whatever you want. You will be entered in as well. But it's just a minimum donation because we want everybody to feel like it's possible to get into our raffles. And we want to encourage donors to know, because we always talk about every dollar makes a difference. If you can afford $10, it makes a difference and you might win. We've had our past winners were a really cool water fountain. We've done some cat beds. Last month was a $50 gift card for 4 Mew toys. So every month we do something different. And I know in the future there's going to be a very cool feline frame.
Possibly, but cat not included.
I switched out the artwork, by the way.
Cat not included.
Yeah, we may have to have that pickleball backdrop in the one that we do for.
Bring up the okay, because again,
in the first recording,
it's Yogi Berra. It's like deja vu all over again. Here, so this
look at that one.
So this is in the sports category. You'll see in the artwork panels. If you go to frameyourfeline.com, go to the artwork panels. These panels are interchangeable for your feline frame. And we have, this is the roller derby gal. And
it's happening right behind you.
And so when we originally showed this, I was given I guess, marching orders to do a pickleball backdrop.
Yes, because there's 10 million people in the US playing, and I am one of them. Obviously, I mean, it's obvious I want a Mission Meow one, because who wouldn't want that cute cat back there? But I would need two, because I want them interchangeable. So, you know, when I'm talking about Mission Meow, I would have my Mission Meow one in. And, you know, on my regular day,
Yeah.
pickleball.
Pickleball when you're feeling sporty.
Yeah.
Right?
I am the pickleball playing serial philanthropist.
We need an action. We need an action photo of you doing the pickleball, and then we'll have to
turn it into a
painting. Because I could do that for you.
You know that I can right now while you're there.
Yeah.
Show you.
Let's see. Ah, there you go.
That is me in action. I actually happened to make a post today about pickleball. So I have a bunch of pictures because I was fortunate enough to be blogged about.
Pickleball? Who knew?
Who knew?
I love pickles, but I've never.
Well, and the cool thing is, so this is actually, pickleball was named by the gentleman who started this. It was named after his dog. So circle it back to the love of animals.
Amazing.
Where did it start? Do you know where it started?
I think 30 years, I think they say. Pickleball's been around. So, but it really took off during COVID because people were looking for some more things to do outside. So it just went whoop.
Yes, when I was in Massachusetts,
my nonprofit is taking off. Pickleball also took off.
You know, I am so thankful we had those technical difficulties, because I would have been up all night trying to figure out, where did the name pickleball come from? Now we did it in this episode. So
happy to help. Yes.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. You know what? Let's start over. Who knows what magic we can find in the next time.
I have to say, because we said it before, and we were talking about business partners. We were talking about how you don't have to have a cat business. You could be, you know, a realtor, a lawyer, a baker, whatever it is. But it was interesting that we were having this conversation today when my Specs eyewear showed up. Yeah. And this is a perfect example of somebody who does not have a cat specific business.
Those are awesome shades. Look at that from Specs Hour. Look at that. Nice.
These are called Slow Blinks Mean I Love You. So all the frames have a name about either related to a cat or a dog. So Christy, thank you. And I love
I love poking around their website.
They're not only a Mission Meow business partner, but 100% of their net proceeds supports animal rescue. So we love our business partners. They are amazing family. We, because of you, pulled them together in a Facebook group, and we are really so fortunate. I have shared that when I have the conversations with the business partners, I have to rein it in, because a 30-minute conversation turns into 40, 45, because we get so passionate about talking about our love of cats.
Hey, this turned into like a 3-hour marathon, right? So
again, all because, our love of cats and making change for small organizations that really, especially now after everything we've been through, need to be lifted up, need that support of their community. We talk about being seen, heard, and validated by your peers and by the people who love you. And this happens in a big way. You know, and part of why we share the end result of the money, where that money is going, is we're going to see those smiling faces. You as a business partner and as a donor are going to get to see the image of people with Full Circle Mo Feral standing in front of all those feral cat dens. You're going to see the video of me in Catsbury Park showing after what the renovation looks like. And the thing is that you have to remember, a renovation is not just a renovation. A renovation like this makes things safer for intake, because you have a larger intake room. When cats get sick, you can keep them separated. When you have an adoption room that you can fit a few more cats in, and maybe your furniture is a bit upgraded, your adoption numbers go up.
Mhm.
Full circle feral. When they have 30 cat dens all at once, guess what happens? Now they can bring in a few more volunteers because they have what they need to bring more volunteers into the organization. So it's not just that, here we give a grant, but now you see the impact that it has on these organizations, which is incredibly powerful.
So beyond the organizations,
Mm-hmm.
beyond the individual donors, Mission Meow's got a lot going on that website.
Are you talking about merchandise?
Because you show, look at,
So cozy.
does that
The benefit of having done this the second time. Now I'm ready.
just like
Get the swag up.
wait,
I feel very Vanna White.
That is so. I'm gonna hop onto your website over here. Let's pull it up because
missionmeow.org.
missionmeow.org. Go over to shop.
Yes, you can sign up to be a business partner. You can sign up to donate, but you can shop on our page too. Look at all that swag.
And it's got your mascot, the brainy mascot.
Yes, the smart kitty.
The smart kitty. And you've even got a wine. Let me get over here.
I know. I can't believe I don't have the wine tumbler. I need a tote bag, a wine tumbler, and we're coming into beach season. I need a beach towel.
That is incredible. That is awesome. I'm partial to the wine cup.
And it's so weird because I don't know why they don't have the logo forward facing on the wine tumbler. It always made me crazy that the shop doesn't show it.
Yeah, that is interesting.
It's
not weird. Because our logo will be on that. You're not just getting a silver one.
Just the letter M. You just get the letter M.
So yeah. And when I get the naming rights for a month, you'll be wearing Framey the cat. Come on, I had to say it. Okay. So get the swag on missionmeow.org because those dollars help too.
Huge.
And since we are on YouTube right now, we should say your social media on TikTok is Mission Meow 1. Is that what it is on TikTok? Because we got to get you to 1,000 followers so we can do a TikTok live with you.
Oh. See, you are much savvier than I am with all this stuff.
And
I am our social media person. So let's see.
I think it's Mission Meow 1 on TikTok.
Meow 1. And we've got some work to do with 175 followers.
Yes, I've been plugging you. Come on, everybody. And then Instagram
videos on there. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we want to do it. We want to do when you hit 1,000, we're going to do a TikTok live.
Woo-hoo.
Okay. And we're going to do this all over again. Because
we can definitely get to 1,000.
Once, twice, 3 times, 4th time would be amazing.
Here's the thing. When I'm looking at a video that has 580 people have seen it, that 580 people, you need to go back and like that page.
Right.
Yes.
It's crazy.
There's a lot of videos that got quite a few views, 200, 300, 500. We need those to turn into likes.
We do. Folks, you're watching it here. Follow Mission Meow on TikTok.
Mission Meow 1.
And Mission Meow 1. And while you're at it, follow Frame Your Feline too, by the way, at TikTok. And if you notice, we've got our cat, a rescue, Poppy, right there.
Oh, look at that.
Chilling by the poolside in her feline frame. And I think the perfect complement to this would be your beach towel. You've got a beach towel. I need to get the beach towel for the cat. Hold on. Let's go back. I forget which screen I'm on. Here we go. And you do. There it is. Isn't that the beach towel? There it is. Yeah.
There's the beach towel.
So we've also got the beach background.
From Isabel Rodriguez.
Isabel, our creative. She did this backdrop right there. And poolside is a different creative.
We like to play a game and see who chooses the pool and who chooses the beach.
Yeah, when I get my pickleball, I want to see who jumps up there right away.
Yeah. Now, how many cats do you currently have? 4.
I have 4, ranging from 15 years old, Jonesy, down to 6, Henry, 3 is West, and this week, Jameson, my ginger tornado, turns 2.
Aw.
Yeah, so we have a birthday party on Thursday.
Nice.
Is this in honor of whiskey, Jameson?
That would be true. So when he initially joined the family, he was named Jamie in honor of the person who rescued him. And he was very young when he came to us. And he had an interesting habit of falling off of things, running head first into things, constant mayhem. And we thought he was better named Jameson.
Got it. Well, what were you gonna say?
Oh, as I say, we have the happy birthday. Where are we?
Oh, look at that.
Now, for birthday
I
parties.
found the perfect spot in my house. We've been doing work, so I haven't been able, but I've got the spot now where so we have a bungalow with a room that's the cat room that's above the garage. It's the guest room, but I don't encourage guests. I encourage my cats to use the room. And we have a spot that is now, it's like, just jump up on the chair and you can easily get right into your frame and then get right up into the window on the perch. So it's very easy to get in and out. So I've got my spot picked.
There you go.
Well, I've got the perfect, wait for it. Not only pickleball, but for Jameson. I'm thinking for Jameson. All right. I need to, I know we're kind of getting off topic, but we'll go back.
No,
trust me.
We're all cat lovers here.
Here we go. So let me go to here. So we have a category of artwork panels called.
Oh, I know where you're headed with this. Yeah.
Did you see? Yeah, this one right here. Let me just jump down. For all those who are not familiar, we've got one called Whiskers and Whiskey.
Yep.
And this would be
go.
perfect.
That's old Jameson right there.
Right.
Yep.
But
he can sit right on the barrel.
Let's zoom in. It says Whiskers and Whiskey from cask to cat tasking. And yeah.
Oh my God.
It's beautiful. So if anybody looks
I've got three that I know I need.
So here we go. Let me jump back to
supporting you, I am in turn supporting Mission Meow. So
it all comes back anyway.
Full circle here, people.
It all comes. Here I am. It all comes back anyway. Because I think it's time for me anyway to. You and I will talk afterwards.
Look at all these beautiful business partners. So this is what happens when the business partners come together, right? This.
Boom.
That's a big check. I mean, it's literally a big check, and it's a big check, right?
That's awesome.
I love it.
So when we were talking about making dreams come true and bringing joy, and that check is going to be made into a roll-up check that we can send out to anybody that's near where we give a grant. And so say we find a nonprofit near you, we'll be sending that check to you and you can present it.
You're going to see us. I would love that. I'd love to
Pardon me.
Get in the car with Jackson, maybe bring Brian, I don't know, and do a presentation to somebody in Southern California.
Yes, if there's any Southern...
Bring your tissues because it's a moment. It is a very powerful moment, and there are happy tears.
To events like that, I always bring raw onions with me, and I blame it on the onions. I just chop them. I go, it's the onions. I'm not an emotional guy.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We encourage tears when they're of joy, right?
So that's great. So those are the 3 ways to really help out Mission Meow, right? Business partnerships, whether you're a small business, big business, if you have the love of cats and you really want to help the cat community, missionmeow.org is the place to go.
Yes.
And click on business partnerships right there. Become part of the great family of companies that are really coming together to pool our resources to help Mission Meow, a cause helping other causes. Get that? Also, make sure if you are an individual, no matter how much you can put in, it's always helpful to
Have a
missionmeow.org.
yard sale.
Have a yard sale. Have a lemonade
Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, high school clubs. And here's the thing. We have had, and I love this, people who work for companies that do matching grants.
Oh,
There are plenty of them out there that match. So, look and find out if your company matches, and then you submit what you donated and they will send a match. So you'll double your donation. Very powerful.
And if you have kids and you want to do a lemonade stand and you want to take that money and then that's what goes to Mission Meow, I'm sure that you can get something to print on your printer at home that has the logo.
Send us an email via the website and we'll send you the image.
Yeah, the image that you can print up on your printer, put it there, and
right there in your lemonade stand.
And if you do more than $10, if you do $10 or more, you're automatically
entered into the raffle.
Raffle. And
the last thing is shopping.
And shopping. Get onto the shop till you drop. Get yourself a wine tumbler. Get yourself a beach towel.
And pay attention because in April we will be having another one of our limited edition designs as well. So we will have our logo, I shouldn't say regular, our fabulous logo on our merchandise, and then we'll have our limited edition one that will be coming out as well. So we will be sharing that in our newsletter and on our social media. So, that's another thing on the website. Sign up for the newsletter. That's how you get the most up-to-date information about, when we're giving grants, who we're giving our grants to, and any kind of special things that we're doing. If we're going to be somewhere or a special project, you can sign up. It's at the very bottom of the page on the homepage is the newsletter, and it's just sign up.
Okay, we're surfing for that.
Hold on.
Brian will tell you afterwards. We should look and see if you can do a pop-up so people can.
There you go.
There it is.
There it
done.
is.
Oh,
there you go.
Do it. Your mission is to help Mission Meow. All right. We want to thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sally.
Sally, for your patience. And we in case you want to relive the horror that was the beginning of this show, just know we had a earlier
It'll
version.
never happen again.
Never happen again.
Now I'm going to always keep my eye on and broadcast.
It was fun though, and you know what? I learned something every time I'm a guest on a show as far as how I could be more concise, what I should say. Did I forget that? So this is always good. And I love talking about Mission Meow. I mean, so 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, as long as it doesn't, I'm playing pickleball at 8:00. So I still have time.
Oh, cool. Well, just remember us while you're playing pickleball. All right.
Absolutely.
Well, we want to thank everybody for watching, and we will see you guys next week.
Yeah, we might change up the date next week. I'm playing around with a few things.
Okay.
Yeah, my people will contact your people, and we'll find out, and then we'll post it here on YouTube when the live will be happening and who our guest is going to be.
That's right. Awesome. And again,
lozenges, because it could go for hours.
And of course, our drink of the week, Waterloo Strawberry Seltzer, has gotten us through 3 hours of doing lives, and we have one more after this. We'll be jumping on over to TikTok.
We're doing a TikTok after this.
Please give Sally a follow at Mission Meow 1 on TikTok so we can do a live with her someday.
Yes, please. And thank you guys so much. Honestly, it's been really, really fun. It's been a pleasure.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you, and we will see all of you next time.
Bye.